Hey everyone, this is Kellen from Electric Wheelchairs USA. In this video, we want to go over a brand new scooter to the market. It's called the GoGo Endurance AL Plus. So previously, Pride had a scooter, and they still have it. It's called the Endurance Li. It's made with a lithium battery. This also has a lithium battery, but it's now made of aluminum. It's actually 10 pounds lighter. It has some additional features. So it has easy turn technology. So basically it has a 3-wheel turning radius, but with a 4-wheel design. It has smart charging, so it's a magnetic charging port. You just put the charger up to it. You don't have to line up prongs anymore. And then you got the adjustable tiller, which is easier. You can actually adjust it with your foot. So as an example, a lot of times tillers, you have to adjust it down here. So now you can just use your foot to press this lever, and I can adjust it however I want it, and it'll lock right into place. So a couple of new features, and really just want to go over this in a little more depth so you can learn more about the GoGo Endurance AL Plus. I think a very big standout feature to me are these 2 spring suspensions. So they are adjustable, but just to give you an idea the type of give this has. So you can see how this bounces. So definitely can absorb bumps very well. Also you have on the back, this is your freewheel lever. Pretty standard on mobility scooters. Right now it's pushed back into that drive position and you can operate the scooter. So if you run out of battery life, you can't push it when it's in drive because the electromagnetic brakes are engaged, but I can press this forward and you hear it beeping. So it's beeping 5 times. If you go to the manual, it's going to show you 5 beeps means that the freewheel lever is engaged. But if I turn that off, I can push it just like manually. And this is how you would push it to your destination. Now it's going to keep rolling because the electromagnetic brakes are not engaged. So I want to stop it here and I'm going to pull this back into drive. Now those brakes are engaged. But if you have it in neutral, you're not gonna be able to operate the scooter. It has to be pushed back into drive. Now it's pushed back into drive. I've turned it on. Now I can accelerate. Also on the back of the scooter, I didn't mention this, but we have a accessory hitch with this pin. So you can add things to the back like a rear basket, a few other things. You can just go to our product page to see what you can add. And it's also 1 inch by 1 inch, so it's universal. So there's a lot of accessories that would work on the back of the scooter. You can see this knob here. We actually have on each side. This will adjust the width between the armrests. So if I wanted to extend it out, I would just loosen this, pull it out, and then I can lock it back into place. You can even remove them if you didn't want to have the armrests on. But I'll put them back in. So now we got the armrest in. We are giving away a free mobility scooter. Now from the past of doing this giveaway, this is an authentic giveaway too, guys. We're actually giving these away to real people. This is not something that's set up. We give these to real people that actually subscribe and comment on our videos. But what we're finding is that a lot of times people are hard to get a hold of, and we want to give away to people that are supporting us. So moving forward, if you want to be eligible for this, all you have to do is comment on any video, subscribe to our channel, and then once you've done those things, send us an email at giveaway@electricwheelchairsusa.com. We'll put that on the screen, and then put your username of your YouTube name, and we're going to verify that you subscribed and you commented, and we'll have your email. So then we'll be able to let you know if you are one of the winners of our next giveaway. So just wanted to share that with you. The seat also swivels, which you probably could see that at the beginning of the video, but there's this little lever right here. If I pull this up, I can swivel to get in and out of the seat. The armrests also flip up. Now I like the seat size. It's a nice deluxe stadium style seat. So we've got some padding here, and it's not like your standard stadium style seat. So it has some nice padding. It also has this mesh back, kind of like a computer chair. So it's this breathable material, contours to your back. But as far as the width of the seat, we're at 17.5 inches in width, and then the depth, we're at about 17 as well. And with the armrest put in the position that's closest to the seat, the distance between the armrest at this position is 18 inches. But again, you can extend that out pretty far, probably around 24 inches, and even remove them. Now there is a spring suspension as well on the front. So you can see there's a spring there. And then we have another spring on this side. So front and rear suspension. As far as the controls, pretty simplistic. This is a wraparound delta tiller, right? So this is great for people that have limited dexterity in their hands. You just rest your wrist on this bar closest to you, and then you use your fingers to accelerate. It's also ambidextrous, so I can accelerate forward or backwards with just one hand. So if you didn't have use of your left or your right hand, you can operate it that way. We've got your battery gauge here. Here's your speed control dial. Top speed is around 4.5 miles per hour. Here's your key. You get a set of 2 keys. This is where you put it in. Got your horn button. We have a USB charging port located right here. And here's the charging port where you charge the actual scooter. So like I mentioned previously, most charging ports will have holes that you have to line up the prongs and make sure it's lined up correctly. Now with this, because it's a magnet, you just put the charger right up to it, and it doesn't matter which angle, it's going to always charge, and the charger actually lights up. And here's a closer look of the how you adjust the tiller. So you can see it down here. Now I can use my foot and adjust it. So they've made that easier. It also breaks down to pieces, right? So let's talk about that.
Hey, I just want to let you know real quick, we do have a physical catalog that we can send to you, and it is free. It's not of all of our products, but it is of our top sellers. You can give us a call at the number below and just provide your information to the representative that answers, and we'll get it sent out to you. You can also click on free catalog at the top of our website and just fill out that short form and submit it. And once we receive that information, you'll receive that catalog in about 10 days. All right, back to the video.
Take it apart. First thing I'm going to do is remove the seat. So I'm going to fold the seat back down. That same lever I used to swivel the seat, I just pull that and I lift the seat right off. Now after that, I can take the battery pack off. But you can see that there's actually a switch on here. So I want to power that off. You have to make sure that's powered on in order to use the scooter. So when I power it off, I can lift this straight out. There we go. Now, as far as charging the battery pack, I can do that too. You can charge it in your home. So you can leave the scooter in your garage instead of charging it on the tiller. So you can charge it directly on the battery pack, and then once it's fully charged, just bring it back out to your scooter. There's some male connector pieces that connect into female part, so really easy to drop them in there. So now we got the seat and the battery pack. I'm going to remove the basket, fold the tiller down, so just like so. And once I have the tiller folded down, it's almost level to the floorboard. Now right now it's still going to jump around if I put it in the back of my vehicle, so this could still move. You can lock this into place with this. Make sure it's up and down, like in a vertical position. Now it will not move around for transport. And then lastly, the last thing you need to do, pull up on the seat post, and I can lift this. Actually, I can lift this and push this down, just like that. And now we've got it broken apart into all the pieces for transport. Now, heaviest piece is this front portion. I don't have the specs, but I feel like this is definitely, it's pretty light. It's definitely under, it's probably, I'm going to say it's around 30 to 35 pounds, but we'll put the specs on the screen. So now we have it broken down. Now let's reassemble it real quick, show you how to do that. So if you notice, we got two little hooks here. You line up those hooks right here where these markings are. So you got the markings on the hooks, markings here. So got those locked in, and I just drop it right into place. There we go. Now it's snapped into place. Next thing I'm going to do is adjust this tiller. So we'll adjust this up. Also unlock the tiller. Right now you can't steer it, so if you turn this on, you're not going to be able to steer this. So press that in and make sure that it is now horizontal. So now you can turn. Next step is the battery pack. So remember, you got to line up these male parts with the female parts right here. And you just simply drop it right into place. I'm going to turn it on. And then lastly, just put the seat into the seat post. Oh, that wasn't lastly. We still got to put the basket on. Basket's the last step. I'm just going to slide it on like this. Now we're back to being fully assembled. That's how easy it is. Now, to show you the turning capability here with these wheels. So you see how this one, it's almost like a 90-degree angle from where the wheels are compared to the floorboard. So this is what really makes the scooter unique. And actually a lot of these Pride scooters are becoming standard with this new easy turn technology. So the days are gone of having a four-wheel scooter that doesn't have a good turning radius. Now a lot of these Pride scooters have a three-wheel turning radius, but with a four-wheel design. And this is the GoGo Endurance AL Plus. If you have any questions about the scooter, give us a call. We're open every day. Phone number is 1-800-682-9444. You can also visit us at electricwheelchairsusa.com. I really hope this video was helpful in you learning more about this awesome scooter, and I think you're going to see the scooter more and more. Thanks so much for watching. Have an awesome day, guys.